It's a beautiful Tuesday morning and we're heading to London. We're heading to the Ghana High Commission. We're heading to the 13 Belgrave Square for a talent hunt. Coach Hene is officially mandated to help the Ghana Football Association to do the scouting to ensure we can get some players at the right time for the national teams, and that's just what we're doing. So we're here at the premises of the Ghana High Commission in London, 13 Belgrave Square, and this is where everything is going to take place. We've made the journey from Manchester, of course, to London to ensure that we can help the Ghana Football Association with their talent idea of trying to get these young ones who potentially can play for the national teams of Ghana at the right ages and at the right time. So we'll go inside and we're just going to be talking, hearing from the Ghana Football Association, hearing from Her Excellency, Zabazita Benson, and of course, hear from COACHHENE Sports Club on exactly how we're going to go about this lovely initiative, which will be helping Ghana national team. That's exactly what we're going to be doing here. Hear from the Ghana Football Association, hear from COACHHENE Sports Club, hear from the parents, and all the questions that you need to be answered will be answered. I've got a mental health champion who does a very good job with the club. Betchy is here. Betchy, how are you doing and how are you feeling and what are you expecting today?
I must say I'm really excited for this opportunity. It's something that we've dreamt about, making sure that the young Ghanaian talents in the UK are able to serve Mother Ghana. And for COACHHENE to be part of this is rewarding due to the fact that we put in this hard work, in Manchester, and now that hard work is translating into a whole bigger picture that's Ghana, Mother Ghana.
I think it's interesting because he plays the double role. He's also got a child who went through the COACHHENE ranks and at the moment is with Spurs. So he kind of falls into that bracket as well in terms of parents looking for a pathway for their kids when it comes to Ghana national teams. That should make you excited in terms of the kind of questions you're going to be posing to them.
Yep, my son has always, been dreaming about that opportunity to either play for Ghana or for England. And I think for having both parents as Ghanaians, I think it would be a privilege for him to serve Mother Ghana. And for me, it's also a good opportunity for me to ask questions, from the GFA chairman, what measures they're going to put in place so that these children and young people who want to play for Ghana can be accommodated into the Ghanaian environment and then give their best to Ghana.
And of course, thank you very much. Very soon, who knows, mental health champion of the Ghana national team, something that we need, especially with the way we go about with our penalty kicks. We lost that again against Uganda of the under-17, but it's all good. Thank you very much. We look forward to more to come, and I'll be speaking to some more here. So I've got here the founder of COACHHENE Sports Club, and it's important to hear from him ahead of what is a very important occasion so far as the Ghana Football Association is concerned and so far as the club is concerned. So thank you very much, Emmanuel, for your time. How does it feel and how befitting is it that COACHHENE Sports Club is leading this charge here in the UK?
George, it's really exciting. You and I know that we've been waiting for this day. Like I've always said, it was a thought, it became a vision, now it's a reality. Youth football was my father's heartbeat, and that's in our DNA as a club. So it's really important that we champion this, and thank God it's happening. So it's exciting.
And I was saying before, I like the dual roles that are being played across the board. It's a big club, and the signings have gone before us, and it's not only about football because of how diverse we are in the things that we do. And you can check all of that on our websites and on our social media handles. But for me, the fact that he's also got children who are doing very well in professional academies and will be also interested somehow in how these children can get a chance to play for Ghana if they do decide to. So how exciting is it? Because you're playing the double role here.
Yeah, so like you said, I'm a parent and my club is involved as well as a partner of the Ghana Football Association and the Ghana High Commission. But listen, everyone knows my father because of Ghana. Yeah, so I think it's only proper that we champion it. I don't know where my children are going to end up playing for, who they're going to end up playing for, but yeah, I have to be careful. Yeah, obviously I'm going to guide them, but the decision will be for them as well. So, like you said, it's a dual role here. You know, I'm excited about what COACHHENE is doing with the Ghana Football Association, but I'm also excited about opportunities being given to kids that were born here. You know, they are from Ghana at the end of the day. You know, so it's exciting. It's exciting, but you know, like I said, there's mixed feeling. Hopefully, I think that was a dream of my dad, that one day his grandchildren or his children will play for Ghana. I couldn't do it, my brothers couldn't do it, but hopefully one of his grandchildren or all his grandchildren will do it.
Emmanuel, so just the final question, and it's about your dad. COACHHENE Sports Club is about your dad. And somehow on our list today, in terms of the guests, whether it's the Ghana Football Association president, Ketu Kweku himself, or whether it's Michael Essien, who's a Black Stars legend, yourself, people call to this as somehow connected to the work that your dad did. How does that make you feel?
Emotional. You know, I don't think Ghana gave my dad his flowers when he was alive, but it's better late than never. You know, my dad was selfless. He wanted to give people opportunities. You know, Ket has been like a brother to me because he was raised by my dad. And like you said, Michael Essien, you know, they've all come through the youth system. So it's an emotional day. And like I said, maybe Ghana didn't give his flowers when he was alive, but this is the right time. I don't think there's anything befitting than this. You know, COACHHENE is, everything about COACHHENE is what my dad did. You know, that's his legacy, and that's what we want to do. You know, we want to give back to the community, so that's it.
Thank you very much, Emmanuel, and we wish you a very good one. So it's a rare privilege to have Her Excellency Labazita Benson, High Commissioner to Ghana, I mean, of course, to the UK here at the Ghana High Commission. And I just want to ask her one question, because I know that since you took charge, you have been forthcoming with a lot of ideas for the youth. So how special does a day like this feel, with COACHHENE Ghana Football Association coming together and yourself and the Ghana High Commission to provide a bit of a pathway for these young ones?
Yes, in fact, I'm very excited because anything to do with the youth gives me great joy. They are our future, and we have to encourage them in whatever way that we can. And I'm happy that the GFA is collaborating with us to change the lives of the young ones through football. And especially at a time when Ghana is also competing in the World Cup, it gives me, it's very exciting as well. So, you know, this is more like a prelude to the World Cup. So today, as you can see, we are not just promoting or going to teach the young people about how to change their lives through football. I mean, soccer or football is life-changing, has been life-changing for a lot of young people. We have seen the legends that Ghana has produced when it comes to football. The Asamoah Gyan's, Essien, Abedi Pele's, Ayus, all of them. And so you never know when that door would be opened for one great young man to also have a life-changing moment. And so this opportunity that we are creating between us, the Ghana High Commission, and the GFA, the Ghana Football Association, to create awareness amongst the British Ghanaian youth here in the UK is a great one, and I would encourage them to take advantage of that opportunity, especially since the GFA itself or herself is here in the UK. Take advantage of it. You never know when that opportunity would come at your door.
Right. Yes. Thank you very much, Your Excellency, and I'm sure there's more we'll be saying and talking about in a few minutes and hours to come.
Come on, Ghana! We are rooting for you. Let us show them Pepe, 23rd of June. Please, don't let us down. We will be supporting you here in the UK. We'll be watching live. Don't let us down. Go Ghana!
Privileged to have here the President of the Ghana Football Association on this very important occasion of starting a novelty almost in terms of hunting talent here in the United Kingdom. Only the beginning of a bigger project. President, thank you very much for your time.
You're most welcome. You're most welcome.
Right. And how exciting is this project?
Well, I'm not too sure whether I can find the right adjectives to express how I feel, because this has been long in coming. And at a point in time, I really doubted if we could kickstart this idea. But I think that finally we are here, and I think that it has taken good leadership and good commitment from all our parties, especially COACHHENE Sports Club, the High Commission, and other key stakeholders, Prince, and the team to bring this to a reality. I think that it is a very, very important step for Ghanaian football. Football has become so competitive to the extent that every competing MA is interested in having the advantage over the other. I know of countries who have dedicated resources at finding the right talent wherever this talent will be. So Ghana as a superpower in football, especially at the youth level and on the African continent, shouldn't be left out. And I'm very happy that we are here today to meet the parents of our talents in the United Kingdom to talk about Ghana. At the end, it's all about Ghana. It's about our motherland. It's about our identity, where we have come from, and what we think we can achieve. There's enormous amount of resource persons in the United Kingdom, footballers inclusive, and we want to tap into this market and to make sure that Ghana is covered in all the niche areas. Today we are talking about the footballers and their parents. Tomorrow we will be talking about the medics and the other key need areas in the football ecosystem. So I'm extremely happy about what is beginning to unfold.
And of course, President, I know from a personal point and the kind of passion that you have in how you have had to make trips upon trips, speak to parents upon parents, and trying to convince them, sometimes to play for the national team. Does this make the job much easier, in trying to convince potential players, up the line when it comes to national teams?
I think one of my foremost and perhaps one of the best policies under the current leadership of the FA has been what we call the Academy Young refereeing policy or strategy, where we identify young boys and girls at a very tender age with the right levels of passion in refereeing, and we offer them refereeing tuition. And that has become hugely successful to the extent that over a 4-year period, we have some of the referees officiating or managing GPL games in Ghana. So riding on the same policy or principle, it's very important for us to reach out to our brothers and sisters all over the world, wherever we can find such talent very early, and give them the sense of belief and the trust that Ghana is a country they can rely on. Ghana is a country they can represent proudly and to make not only a living, but good names for themselves. So to be here in this strategic space to find the right talents is always the best way. And I think that we will not renege on this strategy at all. Yes, there are challenges, yes, there are difficulties, but we believe in the team that is leading this charge, and we want to rely on the expertise to make sure that we bring the best talents to Ghana.
And President, I've been on the receiving end of things in terms of the response, and I have to tell you it's been overwhelming. We are not even sure the numbers that are coming here, even though we've had some registered. Are there any comforting words for people out there who just want to be a part of this, whether their children are not in academies or whether their children are in grassroots, whatever, because we've had widespread reaction to this here in the UK?
What I would say is that this is just the start, okay? Humble beginnings. We're engaging the parents today. We'll have the time for the idea itself. But what's most important is that beyond the happenings this week, we will regroup again. We'll evaluate what we have done. We'll re-strategize, and we'll open up more opportunities for a lot more hockey kids. And this will be our continuous story. It will not end. It will be a year in, year out strategy because talents pop up every second, and we want to make sure that we tap into this talent. Just imagine if Ghana was to go after Antoine Semenyo today, I'm sure the English FA will be fighting with me. I'm sure the coaching staff, everybody will be fighting with me. But we spotted Antoine 5 years ago, and today he's worth close to $1 million. So I think that we can't go wrong in this pathway. And I'm very, very energized by the support from COACHHENE Sports and everybody who not only believe in my leadership, but believe in what I believe in, and believe that Ghana deserves to be represented by the very best.
Obviously, and I'm not going to take it away from the FA president, but certainly, President, just maybe the last few seconds, those in Europe will have a chance, those in America will have a chance, those in Asia will have a chance sometime.
Yeah, it's coming. I mean, like I said, small beginnings. I've already received phone calls from North America, in Europe, where where we have a huge Ghanaian representation in those markets or in those strategy spaces, and I think that it's just a matter of time. We will roll out this strategy in a way and manner that nobody will escape the web.
Thank you very much, President, for your time, and we wish you the very best for today's program.
You're most welcome.
COACHHENE Sports Club is a perfect tribute to Ghana's king of coaches. I mean, no one can mention COACHHENE without talking about Ghana. So yeah, on behalf of the whole club, we want to present a copy of the book to you. This one is different from the one that you...
Oh.
Yeah, so this one's another one. This one talks about the whole club.
Okay. That's good. Have a read.
Father, we want to give you thanks for this great privilege you've given us to do this. We thank you for the doors that have opened unto us. And we say, Lord, we acknowledge your presence here, and we say, Amen.
Thank you very much.
From the Ghana Football Association, I have the president here, the legendary Michael Essien, our coach, officials of the Ghana High Commission, leaders of COACHHENE Sports Club, reps of P. Lamona Consulting, parents, guardians, young people, and invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon once again. It is with great pleasure that I welcome you all to the Ghana High Commission for this very important parents' engagement session for our under 15 to under 20 young talents here in the UK. Today is more than a sporting engagement. It is the beginning of a broader national conversation about identity, opportunity, youth development, and the future of Ghanaian excellence across the diaspora. First, let me commend all our partners, the Ghana Football Association, COACHHENE Sports Club, P. Lamona Consulting, our youth and parents for the vision, collaboration, and commitment that have brought us together here today. And I would also like to especially acknowledge the president of the Ghana Football Association, Mr. Ketu, and the leadership of the GFA for embracing this initiative from the very beginning. When discussions first started, the concept was centered primarily around football development. Following the productive engagement with the GFA leadership, a technical committee was made available to my mission to help shape and design a structured youth-led program for Ghanaian children across the United Kingdom. And as the concept evolved, we quickly realized that this initiative was becoming something bigger than football alone. It evolved around the holistic development of the Ghanaian child and youth. It became a program for building character, patriotism, discipline, emotional attachments to Ghana, and creating pathways for our young people to thrive physically, intellectually, spiritually, emotionally, and professionally. Ladies and gentlemen, parents remain the first teachers, the first mentors, and the first source of confidence for every child. Therefore, this initiative intentionally creates opportunities for parents to participate actively in shaping the journeys of their children to share useful experiences, as we shall hear from Semenyo's mother. You look beautiful. We want our parents in all communities to encourage their children not only academically but also physically, spiritually, mentally, and socially. And as we guide these young talents, we are inspired by philosophies of education that emphasize balance in human development, philosophies similar to the ancient Spartan and Athenian traditions, where children were nurtured intellectually, physically, spiritually, through sports, discipline, respect, integrity, and honest labor. This initiative with our stakeholders seeks to take valuable lessons from physical and intellectual approaches. Young lawyers, teachers, surveyors, healthcare professionals, and many others within the diasporan community.
Ghana football legend, won the Premier League twice, won the FA Cup 4 times, played for Ghana's under-17 national team and finished runner-up. Then played for the Ghana under-20 team, finished runner-up at the World Cup, won the Champions League with Chelsea, and also a runner-up with Chelsea in the Champions League. You should know by now, ladies and gentlemen, he is the Bison, Michael Essien.
Your Excellency, our hard-working High Commissioner, your Deputy, and the entire management of this wonderful family, our legend. I think that the MC has already taken time to introduce him properly. Michael Essien, and offer these talents a pathway to realize their dreams. We just saw a short history of some of the very few super talents not really born in Ghana, within Ghana, but were identified by the Football Association and have gone on to represent Ghana and have gone on to enjoy their football at the international level. So we always welcome all of you to Ghana. We have 10 competitive national teams and 10 developmental national teams. From U15 to the A national teams. We are grateful for the time spent. Today marks a new chapter in our relationship, and we will keep this relationship. May the Almighty God bless us. Thank you.
When the king speaks, that ends it. My president speaking, I shouldn't have been here to say anything. But given the opportunity, I will say thank you, President. Thank you, Excellency. Thank you for showing up. To start with, I'll mention one, and I think that's already there. There's somebody here called Poncho. See, he has tend to look at my face. Poncho means something. You were together 2014 World Cup. I was the team psychologist for the Black Stars. Girls, U17 tournament for boys and girls in Ghana. The U15 is going to start this week. I will encourage parents here to consider that as an opportunity to to gather their kids through COACHHENE's initiative. Just take that as a vacation.
Stuart McLaren. I'm the FIFA talent coach assigned to the Ghana Football Association. And since I arrived in the country almost 12 months ago, and as I'm a Thursday born, I'm now known as Yao. So, maha, and thank you so much, Your Excellency. It's a real privilege and an honour to be in the room. For context, as I explained, my role is as a FIFA talent coach. That's under FIFA's initiative called the Talent Development Scheme, or the TDS. And those in the room of an Arsenal persuasion will be pleased to know that my ultimate boss is a certain Arsene Wenger. I would like to address the most important people in the room, which is the young players. The young players. You'll make many decisions in your life, and often some advice might be along the lines of never let your heart outrule your head. But in this instance, for me, when it comes to choosing option to which country to represent, I think you very much have to let your heart rule your head. Playing international football is very much about what football represents in terms of passion and emotion. So in this case, I would very much follow your heart. I wish everyone all the very best, and thank you once again for being such wonderful people, wonderful hosts.
Thank you very much. How did you take all that?
It's very surreal. You just feel like you are living in a dream. It's, you know what, it's a pinch me moment. Every single time we think, oh, are we going to wake up tomorrow and it's all a dream? Because as a mother, this journey, I can tell you 100%, is not easy. People see the outcome. Nobody sees the input. Nobody sees the early mornings, the icy pitches where you're trying to hide behind trees. You know, you have hopes. One day it's going to be okay. Oh, one day it's going to be okay. And you have a million rejections. And then you have one, you know, acceptance and go, oh God, is this going to be the end? And then you go up and up. The dreams you have now becomes bigger than you ever thought about. As boys to come forward and play for England without me having to bash them up and say, pound. You know. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Because he's been through everything. That's I mean, he's been through the full cycle. When it comes to national team football, when it comes to club football, and now he's taking it to the next level. He's coaching in Russia. He's doing very, very well. What a special occasion for me. I know for the footballers here, this is the big one to hear from the Bison, Michael Asian himself, who has been through it. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together and welcome Michael Asian. Michael, thank you very much for coming. I'm just going to ask you one question about 2008 Africa Cup of Nations. Ghana versus Nigeria. Our centre back, John Mensah, your very good friend, has a red card. We have sung all the songs in Ghana about how we're going to host and win, and we're playing against the enemy, Nigeria. We've gone down by a man, and you have to step in at centre back. Just what was going through your mind through this game? And is that your best game for the national team? Staring because that was a very emotional one.
I don't know actually. I was, the emotions are running around. Of course, I know I could do it. So I think my favorite position is a centre back. That's how I started to. Moving back there was
and yeah,
and of course also you playing against one of your biggest rivals. And playing in Ghana, I don't want to lose against Nigeria. So yeah, I have to move back and help the team to win that game.
Microphone. This is my. Let me try it again. You were just talking about how you had to move back because it was Nigeria and you were playing for Ghana. Just a few words on that.
Well, as I said, of course, I have to do it because when John was gone, I was the next one to step in. As I said, centre back was my favorite position when I started. So moving back, it was easy for me to do. So of course, playing against Nigeria in Ghana, you don't want to lose. So yeah, we have to do everything to win that game.
Absolutely. And for all we've done and all we're saying, the first group to qualify after the World Cup, Michael Eison's group, and in 2005, that qualification, you remember that goal against South Africa that really sealed it? Sorry.
Probably. I think it was in South Africa. Well, I'm not the type that score, of course, but I will go and score.
It's very important, so yeah, I stepped in together and I gave us the confidence.
So Michael, we have potential players here who want to be like you, who are thinking whether to play for the national team. Please, what do you have to say?
Oh, I mean, there's a lot has been said, and also my mom here, she's saw the love, and I mean, representing your country is a huge honor, and it goes way beyond that. And of course, my path was different, because I was born and raised in Ghana, and so yeah, and we just have to look after them, get them young if we can, and also so yeah, they can represent their root, and so yeah, just advise, just keep working hard and reach out if you need, and we have all the support. So yeah.
A little bit whispered to me in the back, and we know you are coaching. Are we going to see you someday as Ghana coach? Is something you're looking at?
I don't know. I'm just enjoying the moment, and I'm taking it day by day, and keep my options open. I'm not going to promise anything yet, but who knows? We just enjoy the journey.
And just a final one, and you have the chance to ask the questions. We are going to be having a watch party here at the High Commission. We're going to be supporting Ghana all the way. What are your words to the boys? I know you perhaps see them in or something, but what are your words to the Black Stars players going into a World Cup, knowing what you did in 2006, and in 2014? What would you say to the Black Stars?
I mean, it's football, anything can happen. You just have to take every game as it comes. Win your games, it's a tournament. The more you win, the more you move forward. So yeah, you take it game by game and enjoy the stage. It's a huge stage, so yeah, you can showcase yourself and do a lot for your team and the country. So yeah, you should go there with full confidence, and we are behind it.
Michael, with your permission, I want to give 3 players, there's no parents, but 3 players the opportunity to ask a question at this point. How hard is it to play in the midfield in the Premier League? Thank you.
Do you want me to use chat?
You can do it. If I'm telling you, you can do it. Just before going, listen to your coaches. Keep your discipline and give yourself. You can do it.
My friend here? Ooh. Michael is looking at you. Michael is striker. You're going to take him away.
How do you do it? Setbacks and overcome them when the part now they're in a big game, basically.
How to deal with setbacks? Challenges now,
On the football pitch, I mean, for me, it's quite easy because me also, because my personality is different, and I mean, I always take it like, They are there to support us. They are there to cheer us up and, cause some football. So we don't have to be nervous playing in front of them. I can be nervous here, trust me. I'm sweating. But yeah, I can play in front of 2,000 people. That doesn't make me at all. I'm just out there to, come to them. But I mean, you have to, as I said, you have to listen to your parents, listen to your coaches, and also, of course, your teammates. And the rest is up to you. You want to make all the sacrifices you have to do to make it to the top. And you have to be very disciplined for this. And be humble and the rest will come. So yeah, that's my new idea. He's here. Dad, where are you from in Ghana?
Where are you from in Ghana?
To answer to your question, boy, I think it's all part of the game. People will talk, but you should take it as in a positive way. And, always think about the next game, how you gonna, what you're gonna do to win your next game. Criticism is part of the game, that makes sense.
Now they will attack you personally, but you just have to remain focused and remember your goal, where you want to get to. Let that be noise and ignore the noise and move on. Even I go through criticism, sometimes very bad, but I'm still focused. I'll get to my goal.
Let me say a few words, just to encourage you. I think in our country called Ghana, first of all, we love our football. If you listen to my presentation, I did say that if indeed our population is equal or above 30 million, it means we have maybe 30 million people who love football. And they love football, whether in good times or in bad times. Now, specifically to your question, I think you listened to my little story, my little testimony of where I had come from and where I am today. I'm not too sure that in our country, there are more than 2 people who are more criticized than my good self. I'm not sure. To be honest, I'm not sure. Maybe you take the president of the country out, the next most criticized person is Ketu Kraku. Simple. We love football. There are close to 800 radio stations in Ghana. 800 radio stations. And each radio station has dedicated airtime to football. And believe me, every second of the day, the name Ketu Kraku is mentioned. Yesterday, the Black Stars list was released by the head coach, Carlos Queiroz. Go on social media and see who is being attacked. It's Kurt. I stand here as a strong servant of football, and through the criticisms which has always strengthened me, I've risen to this level and continue to serve football every second of the day. Because I have always turned the criticisms into motivations. Your criticism, in fact, I've always used this phrase, I'm that kind of leader who always want to hear the other mind. That is me.
To be a Ghanaian, at least one parent has to be Ghanaian, or one grandparent has to be Ghanaian. That qualifies you to be Ghanaian. So you are one parent, you try to apply for a British passport. A Ghanaian passport for your child. So when you do apply, we would happily give them. It doesn't take much at all. You just have to prove citizenship on the father side or on the grandparent side. And then they will get their passport. But the good news about visas, you said it's difficult to get visas, is that just yesterday, His Excellency the President launched the e-visa. So you just go online and apply for a visa, and then you would get it electronically. And then you book your ticket and go to Ghana. You don't even need to come to us. Just do everything.
Contact information as well as player information is held. And then it's about taking action upon that as time goes on. I think President earlier, it's the beginning. This is the very first of its time. But there are a number of plans, obviously, to make sure that whatever process we go through is accurately recorded and database kept. And the contacts that obviously are established and the partners that are helping support this programme will continue to make sure that we don't only look at the Category 1 players, but we start to look at the players who may be eligible to represent Ghana, whether they be Category 2, Category 3 or in other programs. Will be the logical steps, I would suggest. Did that answer the question?
Michael, it's been really, really good having you on this program, but we want to talk a bit about Coach Ike Afrani. We want to talk about the COACHHENE Foundation. So, what are your fondest memories of Coach Ike Afrani, the late?
May his soul rest in peace. He was like a father figure to me. I remember quite well when he got us to go to Argentina for the U20s, and he was. Everyone can say he's been one of our best coaches that we've had for the nation, and it's sad he's passed, but and I also like what his son is doing. Is a great thing that he's doing for the young ones, and you guys been around to support him. That's great to see, and I'm honored to be here today to witness this great initiative, and hopefully we can get some good young ones.
Michael, we have over 900 kids who are in this COACHHENE Sports Club in Manchester. It's thriving so well. We've signed perhaps over 70 players into different academies, Manchester City, Manchester United, Liverpool and everything. We are going to show them this video back at the academy. What do you have to say to these young ones who are hoping to be like you someday?
I mean, first of all, I would say it's a great thing you guys are doing, having all these kids, 900 of them. That's not easy. And dedicating your time to try and train these young ones is something amazing. And all I can say to the young ones is they should be. And they should keep their discipline, they should be respectful, stay humble, and also listen to the coaches, put in the hard work, and hopefully one day they can become some top players.
Yeah, really. Just quick fire questions. What's your best game in a Black Stars jersey?
I mean, it's I don't know. I think I've had a few. But if I have to choose one, then of course it will be the AFCON against Nigeria. As I said earlier on, I mean, playing against Nigeria in Ghana, of course you don't have to lose that game. So I think it will be one of my favorites. And getting the equalizer before the first half, and then going down 10 men and we have to switch positions. So
yeah. And your best game in a Chelsea jersey?
Oof. That's a difficult one.
Choose one.
Yes,
Maybe a lot.
Well, I'll probably choose the one against Arsenal when I scored the late equalizer. So I think I'll choose.
This is an even more difficult question. Your best goal in a Chelsea jersey?
It has to be the Arsenal one. It has to be, because playing against one of your biggest rivals, and then come out with a leg goal like this, it's hard to be that one.
And whilst you were growing up, which Ghanaian player were you looking up to? as a young player? Which Ghanaian player were you looking up to?
I have a lot. Of course, we all look up to the likes of Abedi Pele's, the 20-year boys, Samuel Osekufos, and them lot. So yeah, that was the ones we're all looking forward to be like them one day.
The best coach you have worked with ever? The best coach?
I mean, it's a difficult question because I believe every coach that I've had has played a huge role in my football career. But to pick one, of course, I have to pick Jose and Ancelotti. Them two has played a huge part, and also Jose bringing me here to the Premier League at the time. Yeah. With all the noise around the transfers and him being there showing me all the support, and I have to make sure I pay him back. So.
Your favorite Ghanaian food?
I'm not very difficult with food, but if I have to pick one, it would be boiled yam and plantain with kontomire.
Which one are you likely to take? A late free kick or a final penalty that will win again? If you had to choose between one, a late free kick or a final penalty that can win the game?
I would take a penalty.
You take the penalty?
Yes. I don't think I'm good at free kick. Penalty, I can close my eyes and just smash it in his.
And just a quick one, of course, about the World Cup. What are you looking forward to? What are your expectations for the Black Stars?
I mean, they're in a difficult group, but I think we are looking forward for them to progress through the groups and go as far as they can. So yeah, that's what we are hoping for, and we wish them all the best, and hopefully they can achieve that.
The Ghana-England game, you played a lot here in England, and you know Ghana. What kind of game is this going to be?
Well, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, and I think it's a game that everybody is looking forward to see because of our history and how things went. So yeah, it's going to be a tough one, but we just have to wait and see. Yeah, I think the boys are ready.